Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einem neuen Let's Play auf meinem Kanal. Heute habe ich für euch das Game Elroy and the Aliens im Gepäck. Ja, das Spiel kam erst am 2. April auf den Markt und ist ein klassisches Point-and-Click-Adventure. Ja, und das Spiel hat richtig hohe Wertungen bekommen und soll anscheinend richtig gut sein. Ja, und da hätte ich doch gesagt, starte ich hier direkt mal ein neues Spiel. Ich habe mal kurz reingezockt, das überschreibe ich natürlich. Ja, und dann geht's ja auch schon direkt los. Viel Spaß dabei.
As a journalist, you're used to writing about events after they've already happened. You conduct interviews, do research, and work really long hours to connect the dots. But as an outsider, it's very rare that you get a chance to become part of a story, to see it unravel before your eyes. And sometimes, what you find makes it all worth it and changes your life forever. Here's my story about how I met Elroy and the aliens.
A hamster? I waited 18 years, and you bring me a hamster?
It wasn't easy to catch, boss.
Oh, very well. Prepared test subject Alpha.
Preparing test subject Alpha.
Soon, my dear.
Hundreds will gather in Slope City Park tonight to observe our first total lunar eclipse in 11 years. The blood moon gets its name from the reddish glow cast onto the moon by the sunlight refracted in Earth's atmosphere. This phenomenon has haunted many civilizations and was often believed to signal malevolence, ill fortune, or major change.
Das sabbert doch gut ab.
Rats! I overslept! Again. Oh, that's probably the reporter from Slope City News. I'm coming! I should get the door.
Okay, dann machen wir doch direkt mal die Tür auf.
It's locked. Now where did I put my keys?
Auf der Couch natürlich. Sacken wir direkt ein.
My apartment key.
Okay, öffne das Inventar. Benutze den Schlüssel mit der Tür. Kein Problem.
Hi, I'm Peggy Wolf from Slope City News. Elroy DeLuna?
Yes, absolutely. Come on in. Thanks for coming here on a Sunday.
No problem. I wanted to get my article in before we go to print tomorrow. Shall we get started?
Sure.
Can you tell me a little bit about your project?
I'm building a rocket.
A rocket?
Yes. The first commercial rocket that can take off, reach the atmosphere, and return to land in the same spot.
Oh, cool. You mentioned you had a prototype?
Yeah, I just need to make some last-minute adjustments. It'll only take a minute. Would you mind waiting here?
Sure.
Please, make yourself at home.
Kapitel 1, Start und Landung.
Shoot! This is my one chance to let the world know about the DDL-3000. I wanted to finish it last night, but obviously fell asleep. I'd better hurry upstairs and get it ready.
Okay. Ja, ich schaue mich erstmal hier unten um. Das
My
Diplom.
engineering diploma. Best in class of 91.
Bild.
Me and my dad. A long time ago. Me and my dad.
Okay, was haben wir hier?
My good
Hauptrechner.
old Vax mainframe. I had to pawn the screen and keyboard so I could afford the rocket fuel. I'll buy them back as soon as I get my funding. Ooh, cozy.
Antriebsmodul.
The propulsion module. Fuel goes in, blazing speed comes out.
Das sag ich doch direkt mal ein. Okay, was haben wir hier? Laserschneider.
I got this laser cutter from Sierra's junkyard. It's missing a diamond, though. My dad always used to say, pressure makes diamonds.
Okay, hier muss der Diamant hin. Habe ich aber noch nicht.
The Slope City Chronicle. Peggy Wolf writes for them.
Was haben wir hier noch?
A
Bücher.
bunch of engineering books. I've read all of them twice. At least.
Das Pentagon-Buch.
The Legend of the Hani Pentagon by Diego de Luna. My dad.
Sag's ein. So sieht's aus. Fernsteuerung.
It's a remote control, so I can launch the rocket from a safe distance.
Aha, okay. Nimm auch mit, Junge. Sauber. Okay, ich würde sagen, das war's hier. Ich gehe mal noch aufs Klo.
My glorious water closet.
Den Besen einsacken.
Ah, the broom I borrowed from Mrs. Kandinsky.
Besen ausgeliehen. Aber nimmt den mal mit. Gut, hier ist nichts mehr. Entwurf.
Step 1, install the propulsion module. Step 2, attach the guidance module. Step 3, fuel up the rocket. Step 4, profit. Marie Curie is a hero of mine. She pioneered research on radioactivity.
Tja, dann gehe ich mal nach oben. Oh, da ist schon mal Benzin.
Best rocket fuel you can get. At least in Slope City. Whoops. The spout fell off. I'll have to reattach it. The spout that fell off the fuel canister. Aha!
Okay.
Is that a crow? Or a magpie?
The Crow, die Krähe. Was haben wir hier noch? Steuerungsmodul.
The guidance module for my rocket.
Okay, schon ziemlich viel eingesackt hier.
I get 55 channels, including the science program, engineering 24/7, and NASA TV. The magnification on this thing is incredible. If I was a creep, I could spy on pretty much anyone from up here. Wanderbrush Tower. I think my dad used to work with the current mayor.
Okay.
A glorified fuel tank.
Also. Komisch, dass ich hier so Tipps bekommen kann. Ich die nicht auch ausstellen? Moment. Aber ich habe nichts angestellt. Naja, ich setze hier das hier mal drauf.
Fits perfectly.
So, jetzt das mit dem wieder verbinden.
There. Now I can fill up the rocket without spilling my precious fuel.
Und schütt rein,
I
Junge.
should install all the parts before fueling up the rocket.
Okay, dann muss hier noch der Deckel drauf.
Nice. The DDL-3000 fully assembled. All it needs now is some fuel.
Dann schütt rein. Gluck, 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 gluck. Volle Power, sauber.
My pride and joy. Ready for action. Miss Wolf? Hello? It's ready!
I'm coming.
May I present the DDL 3000?
Wow. It's very yellow.
Wait till you see her fly.
Before we start, can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
So, your full name is Elroy de Luna, right?
Yeah.
Son of Diego de Luna, the famous archaeologist?
Yeah.
Author of The Legend of the Hani Pentagon?
Yeah. He spent a lot of time on that book.
Dr. de Luna went missing in 1975, right?
Yeah, well, he went on an expedition and never came back.
Is it true that he was working with Mayor Wanderbust at the time?
I think he was, yeah.
I was 5 years old, you know?
Wasn't your dad looking for the Hani Pentagon?
Yeah. He talked about it all the time.
But what if he actually found it?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that in a long time.
Hey, do you want to see my project or not?
Sorry. Yeah, please, go ahead.
Let me just use the remote so I can start the launch.
Okay, dann benutze ich doch direkt mal die Fernbedienung.
Okay, everything is ready. Follow me. We need to take cover.
Ob das gut geht. Tja, die ist noch festgemacht.
For the love of...
Was that it?
No, the circuit board got fried for some reason.
Oh, should I come back later?
No. Just give me 10 minutes and I'll get a new one.
All right. Do you mind if I check out the telescope in the meantime? Is that a Telefire D2?
D3, actually. I just got it last week. Go ahead.
Awesome. Thanks.
I should hurry to Sierra's junkyard to get a new circuit board. I really hope she's there.
Okay, auf zum Schrottplatz hätte ich gesagt.
Huh. There's that strange sound again. I think it's coming from the ceiling. I'll check it out after I've shown the reporter the DDL 3000.
Das ist doch das, wo die Rakete hier gestartet ist.
I've been hearing this for the last couple of days. I think it's coming from the ceiling. It's probably just interference or something. I'll check it out after I've shown the reporter the DDL 3000.
Okay. Ist hier vielleicht noch irgendwas? Ein Kühlschrank. Mal aufmachen. Ah, der Wundershake.
These are absolutely yummy. I lost 15 pounds after switching to a Wonder Shake only diet. I'll need to get a real bed one of these days.
Der hat nicht mal ein Bett.
An old Greystone I tried to fix up. Turned out it was useless, so I stripped it for spare parts. Too bad. Could have really used some help around here. They're talking about the lunar eclipse. Tonight is the night.
The Inca sometimes thought the deep red coloring was a jaguar attacking and eating the moon.
Okay, aber hier ist mal nix mehr. So wie es aussieht.
The quietest.
Dann ab nach draußen. Die Oma guckt aus dem Fenster. Barber Pole.
The hair salon is closed today. They still owe me a free haircut after I fixed their helmet dryer last week.
Mal gucken, was die Omi zu sagen hat hier.
Mrs. Kadinsky, my neighbor. I like her. Although she can get a little nosy sometimes.
Morning, Elroy. What are you doing up so early?
A reporter from Slope City News is doing an interview with me.
Oh, that girl who was poking around here before.
Yeah. I'm getting interviewed for the Slope City Chronicle.
Reporters these days, they're getting younger and younger. Is it about that rocket of yours?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the word out so I have a better chance of getting some funding.
That's exciting. So, why are you out here chatting with me instead of in there doing your interview?
Ich bin nervös.
To be honest, I'm kind of nervous. Remember what happened last time?
Don't dwell on the past, kid. Just forget about that old hag's house. A little explosion never hurt anyone.
Only because Mrs. Simmons wasn't home that evening.
Quit yammering. Look at me. I could have been Mrs. Mayor now. And do you see me complaining?
Rauchen tötet.
Didn't you say you'd quit smoking?
The prices they charge for cigarettes today, I'm never buying another pack again. Just finishing my duty-free stash from the old airline days. I have just 73 cartons left. Then I'm done for sure.
Kaum
What happened
wenig.
between you and the mayor anyway?
What happened? We were in love is what happened. Until that Zarya girl showed up. My Cyril couldn't take his eyes off her. There was nothing I could do to make him stay. But, you know me, I survived, like always. I've got my cats and my health.
Gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
So, dann schauen wir mal, was haben wir hier denn noch? Okay, hier links geht's schon mal nicht weiter. Slope City, Müllcontainer.
Filled to the brim with pizza boxes and takeout cartons. At least I managed to get rid of them all before Peggy arrived.
Okay, hier kann ich aber auch nichts machen.
Filled at least.
Dann ab nach Slope City. So, zu Hause. Sierras Schrottplatz.
Sierra! Are you there? Darn it. She must be coding again. In the zone, she calls it. Ah, guess I'll have to figure out how to open this myself.
Okay, was haben wir hier? Eine
It
Notiz.
says, busy coding, do not disturb. Sorry, Sierra. This is an emergency.
Hebel, alter Reifen. Den sack ich mal ein.
That's a pretty heavy tire.
Okay, hier ist schon mal nix mehr.
Sierra's dad was a clockmaker. Even the gate uses a grandfather clock mechanism. I don't understand why Sierra can't change this to a simple lock.
Okay, das hier muss hoch. Hier geht das Seil. Hier haben wir einen Haken. Was könnte ich da dranhängen? Den Reifen. Okay, passt schon mal.
What's a
Seilrolle.
gate without a proper pulley?
Kann ich die benutzen? Erstmal hochkurbeln. Okay, scheint nicht zu funktionieren.
What's a
Dann benutze ich mal den Hebel. Mal gucken, was passiert. Nicht viel. Ah, okay. So, das wäre mal offen. Jetzt den Hebel vielleicht.
I don't
Geht
know why
doch.
Sierra doesn't just install a simpler gate. Fake Armandi bags. The police sometimes seize fakes,
Diamantitaschen.
but I have no idea how they end up here.
Nimm eine mit. Kann ich der Reporterin vielleicht später schenken. Oder der Oma.
A classic run-of-the-mill bucket.
Da hat aber ein Loch, der Eimer. Egal. Sack ein.
I'm sure Sierra won't mind if I, borrow this.
Okay, kann ich den irgendwie flicken? Bisher noch nicht. Was haben wir hier noch?
These
Autofrack.
cars have been here for decades. Sierra emptied the gas tanks a long time ago. These cars have been...
Okay, ein alter Generator. Ein
It's
Kühltank.
overheating. Sierra's gonna have trouble with this at some point.
Okay, den muss ich irgendwie kühlen. Mit dem Wundershake.
I'll save this in case I get hungry. It looks like it's overheating, and the gas is running a little low.
Okay.
It looks like it's...
Wenn's
I
Benzin
need to find
ausgeht.
some fuel first.
Okay.
A fake Armandi purse.
Dann gehe ich hier mal rein. Ab in den Schuppen. Oh, da war Stromkabel noch. Schlauch.
We used to siphon gas from cars using this hose.
Okay.
Sierra, do you mind if I borrow this hose for a bit?
Uh-huh.
I guess that means it's fine.
Er nimmt alles mit. So, ich gehe noch mal kurz raus. Was hat's mit dem Stromkabel da auf sich?
This thing powers Sierra's computer rig.
Okay, wenn ich den durchtrenne, hat sie keinen Strom mehr. Wahrscheinlich ist sie so beschäftigt, dass sie mich übersieht. Radio.
The radio is playing Mayor Wanderbrush's speech on repeat.
Nimm mit.
Mayor Wonderbrust has categorically denied claims by an anonymous citizen about strange sightings in and around Wonderbrust Tower.
This is ridiculous. Anyone can come here and claim to see dead people. She cannot be serious. There is nothing extraordinary going on in Wonderbrust Tower.
The mayor has declined our invitation to host tonight's Blood Moon Festival in Slope City Park, claiming that, quote, important mayoral business is preventing him from partaking in public events at this time. In other news, Slope City's own Theater of Dreams is working on a new play written by mysterious author Cirilio and directed by none other than Hubert Cumberstone. One Last Time is set to be on schedule to premiere next week. Tickets can be pre-ordered at tonight's Blood Moon Festival or at your local vendor.
Aber ansonsten scheint hier nicht viel zu sein.
Sierra's rig is state of the art.
Quatsch ich mal mit der.
Sierra Jones, one of my best friends. Also,
Oh, hey, it's you. What's up, Elroy?
quite an elaborate lock you've got there.
Pretty cool, right? Keeps all the half-wits out.
Glad to learn I'm not one of those.
Well,
Haha. Very funny.
good job understanding how clocks work. So, what can I do for you?
You know the rocket I've been working on?
You mean that we've been working on? If I remember correctly, I wrote the firmware for it.
All right, no need to nitpick, but yeah. Well, the FR128 circuit board is fried.
What do you mean fried? Did you set the CMOS jumper exactly the way I told you?
CMOS jumper?
Jeez. Man, you're supposed to be the hardware guy.
I was wondering if you had a replacement.
I only have an FR512. It'll work just as well, but using that much memory is total overkill for what you're trying to do. Not to mention a huge waste of money.
I promise I'll take good care of it, and I'll set the DDoS jumper.
CMOS jumper. Don't screw it up this time.
Der DDoS-Jumper.
Alright, got it. Thanks, Sierra.
The things I do for my friends.
Okay, das ging schnell.
What are you working on?
I'm coding the engine for my next space game. It's gonna have super smooth scrolling and render dozens of enemies at the same time.
You mean kind of like Blobs from Outer Space?
Do not mention that game to me again.
It was a great game.
Until the publisher screwed me over and stole my code. The new game's gonna be so much better. Just not sure what I'm gonna call it yet. Any ideas for a name?
Okay, Titel des Spiels. Was haben wir hier zur Auswahl? Elroy. Elroy, der Stinker. Elroy, der unglaubliche coole Aha. Elroy, Moment. Hier, jetzt habe ich's. Elroy und der unglaubliche, coole Tag.
There.
That's funny.
Later.
Okay, dann gehe ich mal wieder zurück. Elroy und der unglaublich coole Tag. So, ab nach oben. Und die neue Leiterplatte in die Rakete.
Here we go. Whoops. Almost forgot again. CMOS jumper set and ready to go. There.
Oh, look! A bird! It seems to really like your rocket.
All right. Everything's ready for launch.
Oh, no. The bird might get hurt. We need to find a way to make it leave first. Shoo! Shoo!
See, it won't listen. Let me try. Shoo!
What about the chimney? Maybe we could light a fire?
And smoke it out?
Yeah, but gently?
I guess we can try.
Okay, light my fire. Aber ich hab nichts, um ein Feuer zu machen. Ah, ich muss von der Oma das Feuerzeug holen wahrscheinlich. Vielleicht für die Handtasche. Ich quatsch nochmal mit der.
Hi again, Mrs. Kandinsky.
Hi.
Brauche Streichhölzer. Schon mal
Can I
gut.
borrow your mattress for a while?
You mean like you borrowed my broom? I haven't seen it in months.
Kritisch.
All right, sorry. I'll get it back to you soon, I promise.
You better. Here, you can keep 'em. I have plenty.
Okay,
Thanks.
soweit, so gut. Dann mache ich doch direkt mal den Kamin an.
I think I'll need some paper first.
Okay, ich brauche erst Papier. Hier, Zeitung.
Ah, there. Paper will catch fire faster than a log.
Feuer frei. Und wieder ab nach oben. Nimm das, du Krähe.
Poor guy.
Sorry, little fella. Science comes first.
Okay, Fernsteuerung mit Rakete und ab in Deckung.
I think we're ready, Miss Wolf. Remember, the launch is the easy part. What's really impressive is the landing. We should get to safety. Follow me. Preparing for launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launching!
Die geht gut ab.
Wait, what was that?
Der Start ist schon mal vielversprechend.
Oh no, Elroy! Are you okay?
That was quite a landing.
Haha, very funny. Something must have gone wrong with the controls.
I saw some kind of electrical discharge. Maybe that had something to do with it?
I'd better go check the damage.
Brace yourself. It's not pretty.
Vielleicht ist jetzt das... dachte ich mir, dass die Decke kaputt ist.
Wow. It's ruined. 9 months. And all my savings. I'll never get funding now.
Sorry about your roof. And your rocket. Maybe you can still save part of it?
I need to go up and check. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. I hope it still works. Let me try and pull it out.
Okay, ich muss sie irgendwie rausziehen.
Let's see.
Okay, hätte ich nicht gedacht, dass das so geht.
Oh, my.
Ganz schön demoliert.
It's completely destroyed. Months of hard work for nothing. Oh, great. But wait, what's that glowing thing down there? Maybe I can see it better from downstairs.
Was leuchtet da?
Holy cow, what a mess. But hey, what's that glowing thing up there? Is that what's been making the noise? Holy cow, is that what...
Mit dem Besen wahrscheinlich. Geht doch.
Whoa, what is it? A radio or something?
Someone must have hidden it a long time ago. Nobody did any fixing up there since my dad.
disappeared. Until now.
Hey, look! There's some kind of button in the middle.
Ich drück's mal.
Something's happening.
Keine gute Idee.
Holy cow.
Is that who I think it is?
Wait, is this thing on? Sayak. All right, let's do this.
Dad.
Hello, son. You must be wondering where I am. I have no idea how long this message will take to get to you, or how long it's been for you.
18 years.
I don't think he can hear you.
I'm losing all sense of time here. You remember the story about the Hani Pentagon I used to tell you at bedtime? It turns out, it's all true.
I knew it.
There's a whole new world out here, son. My business partner, Cyril Wonderbrust, trapped me here.
What?
He took something back with him. Something dangerous. I need you to get help and come find me. You'll need the gate crystal. If I know Cyril as well as I think, he'll keep it close. Once you have the crystal, find the Hani Pentagon. Check my book for clues. I love you, son. I never wanted this to happen, but I'm stuck here. And you're my only hope.
Oh my god. Do you realize what this means? All these years, everyone's been saying the Hani Pentagon is just a legend. I have to tell my boss. This is gonna be the story of the decade.
Dad? He's alive?
Yeah, and we are going to find him.
We?
Yeah, didn't you hear him? He said to get help. I'm your help.
I don't know. How do we... Where do we even start?
We start by figuring out where the Hani Pentagon is. Get your dad's book and meet me in my office at Slope City News.
But... my roof. What if it rains?
I actually know a guy. But it's Sunday, and I don't think he'll be able to help you out before tomorrow.
Look, I need to process this.
Sure, I understand. Take as much time as you need. I'll be at my office. I can start trying to figure out what the heck happened in 1975.
Okay. Auf der Suche nach Antworten, Kapitel 2.
Dad. Could you really be alive? All right, she said Slope City News. That's a few blocks from here.
Ja, dann gehe ich da doch direkt mal hin.
Hey, Elroy!
Yeah?
What did you say to that girl? She ran off like the devil was chasing her.
We found a message. From my dad.
Diego? What did it say?
I think he may be alive.
Holy macaroni, alive? Alive where?
I'm not sure. Somewhere far away, he said.
Well, are you gonna find out?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Why the hell not?
To be honest, it's really hard for me to wrap my head around it. It took me a long time to get over my dad being gone. Now that I have a chance to learn more about all that, I'm afraid of what I might find. I'm afraid of feeling like I felt back then again.
You never get over losing a parent, believe me. It just becomes part of who you are. All those feelings, they are repressed, maybe faded, but they are still there. Real and deep. If I had a chance to have one more conversation with my father or mom, I would take it in a second. Trust me, Elroy. If you don't go after this, you'll regret it forever.
Maybe you're right.
Darn right I am. Now, get your ass moving and do this.
Okay.
Okay, Omi. Holy Macaroni, sag ich bloß. Slope City News.
You made it.
Hi.
Listen, I wanted to apologize for earlier. I got a little excited, but I can't imagine how you must be feeling right now.
That's all right. It's been 18 years. But I think I'm ready to find out what really happened to my dad.
You sure you're okay? We can give it a few days.
No, yeah, I'm sure. Let's do this. Here, I brought the book.
Uff.
So honey means pine tree in the Karis language.
Yeah, looks like it. I was doing some reading, and Karis is considered a language isolate now. Although it used to be grouped together with other languages, like Hokansuan, Wichita, Siouan, Yuchi, Caddoan, and Iroquoian, I think.
These letters and numbers could be useful. To think that the biggest mystery of our time could be hidden inside the San Gallardo Valley.
It's a big valley with a lot of desert. There, those numbers.
It looks like a coordinate. 34.0584 degrees north.
Wait, isn't there supposed to be a second number?
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh, must have gotten some rocket fuel on it. Well, we have the latitude at least. Do you have a map? And a pencil?
Let me check. There should be pencils in the cup behind you.
34.0584 degrees north. This means the location is somewhere along this horizontal line. Shoot, that's literally hundreds of miles of desert. This is pointless. We'll never be able to search that whole area.
Wait, I might have some clues to narrow it down. I've been looking through our database for news from 1975, when your father disappeared, trying to spot anything weird, anything that stands out. And there are 3 things.
Okay, Februar, März und November.
Zarya Wonderbrust died in an accident in 1975.
Wait, Zarya? That sounds familiar. I remember my neighbor Mrs. Kandinsky talking about her. I think she used to date Mayor Wonderbrust.
Maybe you should go talk to her again. Zarya Wonderbrust.
Wait, I remember, I think...
Maybe you...
Okay, nochmal mit der Oma reden.
Pompous Compass went out of business in 75.
Pompous what?
The Compass Company. It went bankrupt that same year. Apparently there were hundreds of reports of compasses spinning uncontrollably around a certain area. Wait, you have got to be kidding me. Charles McGee was the founder and CEO?
You mean Space Blanket Charlie from Park Square?
Yup. You should go talk to him.
Okay.
This article is about a missing train station.
Train station?
The San Gallardo Express went from 13 stops to 12 that year.
Well, why is that significant?
It isn't in itself, but when I went to check where the missing station was, all information connected to it was redacted.
Like someone was covering it up?
Possibly. Maybe you can ask around Slope City Station, see what you can find out.
Okay, normal müssten jetzt 2 neue Orte kommen.
Go see Space Blanket Charlie, talk to Mrs. Kadinsky, and snoop around the train station. What about the crystal my dad mentioned?
Let me worry about that part. I'll be here trying to figure out a plan.
My dad's book.
Kann ich hier noch irgendwas mitnehmen? Drucker.
Huh, an inkjet. Interesting choice. I would have thought a laser printer would be better for an office like this.
I try not to print a lot, saving the environment and all.
Old newspaper articles, diplomas, and a picture of some old guy.
That's our founder, Mr. Charles Foster Hearst.
Just a regular phone.
Okay, aber hier scheint nichts mehr zu sein. Dann fahre ich nach unten. Okay. Wanderprastturm, Stadtplatz und Bahnhof. So, ich rede jetzt erstmal mit der Oma. Gucken, was die zu sagen hat.
Hi again, Mrs. Kandinsky.
How's it going, Elroy?
Peggy and I...
Oh, I like the sound of that. About time you met someone.
Come on, Mrs. Kandinsky, it's not like that. Anyway, we've been doing some research, and it turns out Zarya Wanderbrust died the same year my dad disappeared.
Really? 1975, right? Never made that connection.
Can you tell me more about what happened?
Well, you know, I used to date Cyril Wanderbrust, who's now mayor, until he left me for that young little thing, that Zarya. I was heartbroken. Still am, to be honest. That son of a... Anyway, Cyril was suddenly madly in love. It all happened so fast. I was sure it wasn't gonna last. But it did. And he married that girl. Took her to Vegas, the whole deal. Then, one day, I think it was 75, they were up there on top of Wanderbrust Tower. He used to take me there, you know. And if I remember right, there was a total lunar eclipse. Like tonight. And I don't know what happened, but the girl fell from the tower and died.
That's terrible.
I think that to this day, Cyril would do anything to get that girl back.
Do you think there's a connection? My dad and Mayor Wanderbrust used to work together.
I don't know. I never asked him about his work. But I do know one thing. Cyril never lets anything or anyone stand between him and what he wants.
Mrs. Kandinsky, my dad mentioned something called a gate crystal. Mayor Wanderbrust is supposed to have it. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it? It's super important.
Gate crystal. That sounds like something from Cyril's expeditions. But he never really talked about his work. He always did spend a lot of time in his office, though. That's the first place I would look if I were you. I'm not sure they'll let you in, though.
Maybe they don't need to let us in.
Oh, exciting.
Schleich mich rein.
You know, we once snuck into the marketing director's office at the airline. He had a legendary liquor cabinet from hosting all those important big shots. Our office parties could get pretty crazy, and everything closed real early back then, not like today. Anyway, I do know a little something about breaking and entering.
I didn't say we were going to break in.
Well, whatever you do, I don't judge. Just make sure you don't get caught.
Hey, do you remember that the San Gallardo train used to have 13 stops?
To tell you the truth, I never really kept count. Besides, I prefer driving to taking the train. Why are you asking?
Well, apparently there are only 12 stops now, and I'm trying to find where that town is the train has been skipping.
I have no idea. But there's probably someone at the train station who knows. Why don't you ask there?
Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks anyway.
Ja, werde ich doch direkt mal machen.
Gotta go.
Yay!
Also gehe ich zuerst mal zum Bahnhof. Dann schauen wir doch mal, was hier geht. Nerdige Dame.
Looks like this bus is going to Draketown.
Quatsch ich mal mit der.
This lady looks like she's going on a trip. Hi there.
Oh, hi. Are you going to Draketown for the symposium as well?
What symposium?
The Geographical Symposium, of course. I'm writing an article about it for the Slope City Journal.
Slope City Journal, huh? Do you know Peggy Wolf?
Oh, yes. Very ambitious, that girl. I like her energy. Good writing skills, too. Is she a friend of yours?
Yeah, sort of.
Uh-huh. Well, she's a keeper, that one.
If you're going to the symposium, you must know a lot about this region?
You could say that. What I don't know, I can look up in this book. San Gallardo, Chronicle of Settlements, published in 1974. Very few copies exist, you know. I found it in my mother's things after she passed away.
Oh, sorry to hear.
No, don't worry. It was a few years ago, but thanks.
Any chance I could borrow that book of yours?
No, sorry. This was my late mother's and it means the world to me. But I'm happy to use it to help you if you want.
Do you know anything about a train station that used to be part of the express line?
I'm afraid I know nothing about train stations, but if you give me an old place name, I can look it up for you in this book.
See you later.
Okay, ich muss den Namen rausfinden. Frage ich mal drin nach.
Unattended. For security reasons, unattended baggage will be removed and destroyed. Using our patented high-pressure implosion system.
Unattended baggage detected. Danger, danger. Bag must be destroyed. Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate.
Okay. Ich verstehe.
Unattended baggage. Reduced to a pile of dust.
Sprich, ich muss irgendwas in diese Tasche da packen.
I'll save this in case...
Nur was?
The canisters? Huh? Ah, I have an idea. My dad always used to say, pressure makes diamonds. Diamonds are made out of carbon, right? So are pencils. Graphite is just another allotrope of carbon.
Ha. Okay.
I wonder if there's a way to expose them to high pressure and temperature somehow.
Und den stelle ich jetzt hier auf den Boden. Dann kommt der Roboter. Frisst das. Und dann habe ich mein Kristall.
Unattended
Easy.
baggage detected. Danger, danger.
Danger.
Approach.
Mensch kommt näher. Da muss ich rausgehen.
Unattended baggage detected. Danger, danger. Human, approach.
Mensch, komm näher. Vielleicht muss ich mit dem quatschen.
Is this your baggage?
Nein.
No. I have no idea whose bag this is.
Bag owner unknown. Danger, danger. Bag must be destroyed. Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate.
Gleich dreht er durch. Kaboom. Ha. Diamant, sauber.
An actual diamond, forged in the belly of a security bot. I better not bother her. They keep an actual security bot in there.
Ich quatsche erstmal noch hier mit dem Typ hinter dem Tresen da.
Time waits for no one, does it?
Fahrkartenverkäufer.
The guy in there might know something about the 13th station.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Fancy bag security system you got there.
Top of the line Greystone 5000. It's never failed once.
But aren't you worried about false positives?
Like what?
Like innocent people getting their bags destroyed while using the bathroom?
Oh, we take security very seriously. At Slope City Station, we don't wait, we detonate.
But there has never been a bomb attack in Slope City. Ever.
Exactly. Why do you think that is? People like us, behind the scenes, making the world a safer place. You're welcome.
Okay. I wonder if you could help me with something.
Go on, I don't have all day.
All right. So I heard that the San Gallardo Express used to have 13 stops.
The San Gallardo Express is a 12-stop line. Always was, and always will be.
But the article said...
Now move on. You're holding up the line.
Line? What line? There's nobody here.
Wie er einfach schließt.
Hello? Where did you go? That's strange. He must be hiding something. The guy in there might know something about the 13th station.
Okay, der verheimlicht was.
No way this will work.
Gehe ich mal da raus zu den Gleisen. Obdachlose. Spraydose.
A golden color spray.
Nimm mit. Kann man immer gebrauchen.
I'm not putting my hand in there. I don't think this... I don't want to set that on...
Steckt den Mülleimer in Brand. Okay, hier steckt auf jeden Fall die Hand nicht rein. Da brauche ich irgendeine Zange oder so. Was geht mit dem?
I don't want to bother him.
Der ist voll. Vielleicht einen Wundershake
I'll
geben.
save this in case I get hungry. This speaker is part of the train station's PA system. He looks exactly like the ticket clerk inside. I wonder if they're twins.
Ach, ich wollte schon sagen, das ist doch der Ticketverkäufer.
Hey, you look awfully familiar.
You probably saw my twin brother, Carlton.
Ah, okay.
I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, don't sweat it, kid. We're both used to it.
Is that really your twin brother in there?
Yes, that's Carlton, all right. We've both been working here for almost 30 years.
You seem so different from him.
Oh, well, don't mind Carlton. He can be a bit grumpy, but he means well. That's why they've got me working the tracks, while he's more behind the scenes.
Where is this train going?
There's only one line in this valley, the San Gallardo Express. 12 stops between Slope City and Cactus Falls. We stop at every station.
Can you tell me anything about a 13th train station?
13th train station? Where did you hear that?
A newspaper. From 1975. My dad disappeared that same year, and I'm trying to see if there's a connection.
That must be a mistake. This train only has 12 stops.
But why would the article lie? I just learned that my dad may still be alive after 18 years. All I want is a location. Were you working here back in 1975?
I was.
Then you have to remember the name of that station.
I'm terribly sorry, but I guess I forgot it.
Please, it's
Der
really
verschweigt mir auch was.
I'm sorry. I just can't tell you what you want to know. My brother Carlton is in charge of all the back office work, you know. Well, why don't you go inside and ask him?
I did, but he won't help me either.
I'm sorry. I hope you find what you're looking for. Oh, I wish there was something I could do.
I'll be back.
Thank you for using the Slope City Express.
Aber ich könnte dem vielleicht die Karte mal zeigen.
Welcome to Slope City Station.
Geht nicht.
I'll be back.
Thank you for...
I'm not ready to hop on.
Okay, wenn ich das Rätsel gelöst habe, muss ich in den Zug einsteigen.
Hey, kid. Come over here for a second.
Ah,
I think
dazu
I might
gehört.
be able to help you out.
Der trinken Bolt.
Hi, you said you could help me.
I heard you talking to Wilson about 1975. A lot of things happened that year. Big and painful things.
Yeah? My name's Elroy. What's yours?
Well, I'm Stanley. Stanley Rosebud. People call me Stan. I used to be the electrician at Wanderbrust Tower until 1975.
Der weiß was.
So, what else happened in 1975?
Well, there was the accident at my work. Some kind of electrical malfunction. Mrs. Zaria, the boss's wife, she fell off the tower and died. May 24th, 1975. I remember there was a blood moon that night, and everyone was trying to find a good spot to watch it. Mr. Wanderbrust and Mrs. Zaria had the tower rooftop all to themselves. Oh, what a terrible tragedy. Everybody blamed me, of course, the electrician. But I clearly remember doing maintenance rounds that morning, and everything checked out all right. At least I thought it did. I never had a chance to go back and check my logs again.
So, how long have you been living like this?
Well, after the accident back in '75, I got fired for negligence. And they made pretty damn sure that no one else would hire me either. I blamed myself, of course. And the bottle was the only thing keeping me from going insane. I got really depressed and fell into a hole I couldn't dig myself out of. Nowadays, you get all these people saying, take this pill, meditate, see you shrink, but back then you just kind of sat there, fading away, rotting, really.
Did you happen to know my dad, Diego de Luna? I think he worked with Mayor Wanderbrust.
Wait, you're Dr. Diego's kid? I knew you looked strangely familiar. He used to bring you around all the time. The only kid for miles with fiery red hair. Must be from your mother's side, I guess.
I guess so. I never knew my mother.
Oh, sorry to hear that, but your dad, oh, what a guy. We used to talk about poetry a lot.
My dad liked poetry?
Oh, yeah. The Romantics in particular. Deep in the shady sadness of a vale. Far sunken from the healthy breath of morn. Far from the fiery noon and eve's one star.
Sat gray-haired Saturn, quiet as a stone. John Keats.
A fellow John Keats admirer, I see.
Not really, but I read Dan Simmons' sci-fi novel Hyperion, and I always do my research.
Science fiction. Two words I never thought went well together. So, what's your dad up to these days?
He disappeared in 1975. Presumed dead. But I know he's alive, and I'm going to find him.
Oh, good for you.
This may sound weird, but do you know anything about a 13th train station on this line?
No, not really. Why?
The newspaper said that this train line went from 13 stations to 12 in 1975.
Der weiß
the same
auch
year
was.
my dad disappeared. I know my dad and Mayor Wanderbrust were doing archaeological expeditions together. I thought maybe this could be connected somehow.
I don't know about a station, but I do remember one name being said over and over around the tower back then.
What name?
Los Santos.
Los Santos?
Yeah. We were shipping a lot of supplies there back then. I always wondered what was going on there. It sounded important. All I know is that it's somewhere in San Gallardo.
It may be worth a shot. Thanks
Okay,
a lot.
neuer Ort.
No place called Los Santos here. I need a more detailed map, or another source of geographical
Aber ich
information.
kann die Nerd-Dame draußen fragen.
What was it like working for Mayor Wanderbrust?
Well, he wasn't mayor back then. I started working for his father, Mr. Allister, in '65. Now there was a noble man, Wanderbrust Sr. It was a big break for me, getting that job. Used to do work all over town as an electrician, but Wanderbrush Tower, now that was the real deal. Mr. Cyril was the director of operations at first, but took over as CEO in 1974, after his father passed. We didn't always see eye to eye, and he wasn't quite the man his father was, but I never had any real beef with him until that day. Breaks my heart the way things played out.
I gotta go. Bye.
Good luck finding your dad. He was the most resourceful person I ever knew. I'm sure he's all right.
Thanks.
Da pennt er direkt wieder. Dann frage ich die doch mal da draußen.
Hi there.
Hi again.
Could you look up the name Los Santos in that book of yours?
Certainly. Oh, goody, I always like a good puzzle. Let's see. Lacrimosa, Lexington, Los Alamos. Oh, there it is. Los Santos, a small town with a population of 12.
Does it say where it is?
It says the closest towns are Caesarville and Draketown.
Caesarville and Draketown. I remember those from the map. Thank you so much. You've helped me a lot.
You're welcome. Just out of curiosity, may I ask what it is you're looking for?
I'm gonna find my dad.
Oh, how exciting. Good luck with that.
Thank you. So, if Los Santos was part of the San Gallardo Express line, the 13th station has to be somewhere between these two. So, the missing train station should be somewhere inside this circle.
Okay, was kann ich hier jetzt machen? Nicht wirklich viel auf jeden Fall.
This is still too much ground to cover. I need to narrow it down a bit more.
Muss es mehr
I should go
eingrenzen.
talk to Space Blanket Charlie. Maybe he can help.
So, ich denke, ich setze aber erstmal den Diamant ein. Gucken, was das bringt.
I've seen one of these in action once. It cut a zigzag pattern in a super thick metal panel. Very impressive.
Okay, schneidet Metall. Kann er das da schneiden?
This laser cutter is meant for large metal objects.
Okay, für Metall.
I don't want to cut that. This could work, but I don't have a good reason to cut the bucket right now.
Hab ich momentan noch nix. Dann gehe ich mal zum Stadtplatz.
I love the colors. That's an impressive collection of crayons. The composition is really nice.
Nein.
Hi there.
Hi there. Happy Blood Moon Day.
Happy Blood Moon Day to you too. So, what are you painting?
The Blood Moon. You know, it's not just about the moon looking a little red. I want to capture the emotion, mystery, and the power of the spectacle we're going to experience tonight. You know, a lot of people believe that lunar eclipses are a sign of big changes coming.
Is that what you believe?
Well, if you think about it, for a few minutes, the Earth, we, will be positioned directly between the moon, which, as you know, has great influence over all sorts of things like tides, sleep patterns.
Werewolves?
No, but seriously, will be directly between the moon and the sun, which is basically the main source of energy for all life on this planet. The moon, yin, and the sun, yang. And us, directly in the middle. People back in the day believed all sorts of things about the eclipse, like a jaguar eating the moon, a demon drinking an elixir of immortality. Me, I think there's definitely some kind of power there. We may never fully understand it, but it has an effect, you know.
Don't get me wrong, but I like to stick with science instead of superstition.
And that's perfectly fine. To each their own, right?
Right. I like your pictures, though.
Thanks.
What do you make of the festival?
Well, I flew in especially for this.
So you're not from around here?
No, I like to travel with the eclipses. Southern Lights and Northern Lights. I was just in Norway last month. But this event might just be my favorite. Slope City is a pretty charming little town too. Well, at least it used to be.
Ah, so you've been here before.
Yeah, actually came here for the festival in '75. That was one heck of a blood moon, let me tell you.
I get why eclipses are cool. They're rare and interesting to look at. But it feels like people are reading far too much into it.
Well, when was the last time you saw a total lunar eclipse?
Maybe 10, 11 years ago. And another one when I was 5, I think.
What are you now, 20-something? So, 11 years ago, you were still a kid. But now that you're older and more aware of the world around you, maybe you'll get it. Compare the world before and after the blood moon, and see if you can notice any significant differences. You know, they say the one tonight's gonna be special.
Yeah, I heard it's supposed to be longer.
And much more powerful.
Do you know Mr. McGee over there?
Well, we share the square, and he gave me a pamphlet. But other than that, not really. I kind of feel sorry for him. He really believes all these conspiracy theories. Must be a hard life.
Wie er so eine Decke
Being
hat,
afraid
der
all the
Typ da
time
hinten.
like that.
Yeah, you know he used to be CEO of a successful company.
No shit. Wow. Well, that's why I don't do any of that corporation bull. Far less stressed that way.
There was another blood moon here in '75.
Yeah, I was actually here to see it. I think I was probably about your age then. It was a great festival, and people from all over were here. We went really hard with all the partying too. I actually met my husband here. Well, ex-husband. He turned out to be a total bore after a few years. Anyway, that was my first proper adult blood moon. Loved it. Although, I heard someone had an accident that day. Died, I think. And come to think of it, looking at the town now makes me realize how different it is.
Yeah, Slope City hasn't exactly thrived since '75.
It's sad, yeah. But think about it. A big change came to this town at the same time as the blood moon. Coincidence? I think not.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay, die sagt mir nichts mehr.
That's an in...
Quatsch ich mal hier mit dem Deckenfreak.
How to protect yourself from chemtrails. Materials for mind control shielding. Stop vaccinating your kids now. Join the
Schwurbler.
fight against mind control?
Hey, don't touch those!
Don't touch this.
Hello, my name
Have
is...
you found it?
Found what?
My shield hat. Ah, make it
Der will einen
stop.
Aluhut.
Make what stop? What are you talking about?
Mind control signals. They're everywhere. Can't you feel them? Oh, they're everywhere.
What's this hat you're talking about?
It insulates the brain from electromagnetic and telepathic impingement.
You mean a tinfoil hat?
Don't be ridiculous. It is made out of 3 millimeter thick aluminum of the highest purity.
Okay, ich brauche irgendwoher Metall. Und das schneide ich mit dem Diamantenschneider da.
Wrong material.
All right then. Did you see who took your hat?
Little monsters in armor. They had shields and weapons.
That sounds like Terry Clark's gang. I know where to find them. If I get your hat back, will you answer some questions for me?
Whatever you need.
All right, I guess I'm getting this man's hat back. Terry Clark and her gang usually hang around the basketball court. I should check there first.
Okay.
Every time we came here, my dad would let me throw a coin into the fountain for good luck. No coins in there today, though.
Backstage. Theater.
The Theater of Dreams. One Last Time. A play directed by Hubert Cumberstone.
Geh ich mal da rein.
I can't just waltz into the theater without a good reason. I don't know anybody there.
Okay, dann ab zum Basketballplatz.
Such a shame what happened to Stanton Park. This used to be such a great place. I remember my dad and I coming here every day when I was a kid. I could barely reach the basket with the ball, but it was a thing we did together. And I loved that. Such a shame. The mayor really let this place fall apart. My dad would hate to see the shape the court's in now.
Ich schaue erst mal, was hier ist, bevor ich mit denen quatsch. Aber es scheint hier nichts zu sein. Königin Terry. Quatsch ich mit der.
That little brat has Charlie's hat.
Okay, die hatten auf.
Hey there, Terry.
Halt! You will address the queen with the proper horrific.
Do you mean honorific?
That's what I said. Horrific.
Ah, forget it. All right. Hello, Your Majesty.
Oh, hi, Ginger. Has anyone ever told you that
Ginger.
you look like strawberry shortcake?
Haha, very funny. Nice hat you've got there. Doesn't it belong to Charles McGee?
It's mine now. Spoils of war.
A queen needs a crown. Soils of war.
Come on, Charlie needs the hat back. Terry, your mom won't be happy when I tell her.
I am the queen. Your empty threats do not scare me.
You will bow before the queen, commoner. Yes, bow, commander.
Besides, she would never believe you. She's so clueless.
Almost as clueless as you.
So, you're a queen, huh? Queen of what?
I am Terry Clark, the Magnificent, Queen of Slope City, Protector of the Seven Kingdoms, and Banisher of Redheads. Tell me, is it true that gingers have no soul?
They have a freckle for every soul they stole.
Aber die hat so einen Namen gesagt wie in dem Videospiel.
I have this bucket. Could you use this as a crown?
You call that a crown? A queen must have a golden crown.
How dare you insult Her Majesty with this bucket?
Moment.
I'll have to make this bucket look more like a crown
Ich
somehow.
hab doch eine Spraydose.
Later.
Versuchen wir direkt mal. Spraydose mit Eimer. Okay, golden wäre mal.
This takes care of the color of the crown. Now all I need to fix
is the shape.
Die Form korrigieren. Nur wie mache ich das?
Huh? Interesting idea.
Hier auf jeden Fall nicht. Okay. Ich gehe mal hier hin.
Hi there. Thanks for fighting for Stanton Park. It really means a lot to me.
You got it, buddy.
Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court!
Hi there. Thanks for fighting.
You got it.
Finally, somebody's standing up for Stanton Park.
Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court!
The mayor's car. He's making a real statement with that.
Benzintank.
I bet the fuel tank has gas in it.
Okay, direkt mal den Schlauch dran.
As much as I like the idea of sticking it to the mayor, I really don't have a reason to carry gas around right now.
Fix the basketball court!
Will er nicht.
I'll save this and... I don't want to set that on.
Give us back
As much as I like the...
Fix the basketball court! Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court!
Geh ich mal da rein.
Cyril Wanderbrust was working with my dad before Event. I've always wondered if he knew more than he was letting on. I'm not going in there without a plan in place.
Okay.
Wanderbrust Tower. I don't...
Also hier scheine ich auch erstmal nichts machen zu können. Okay, ich muss irgendwie den Eimer verbiegen. Vielleicht am Schrottplatz. Okay, jetzt brauche ich doch Benzin.
I should ask Sierra if she needs any help with the generator. Hey, Sierra, you will not believe what I've got to tell you.
What?
My dad might still be alive, Sierra.
Seriously? How?
Come on, I'll fill you in.
Are you serious? You're gonna steal some crystal from the mayor and then go on a dangerous trip into the desert? With a person you just met today?
My dad might still be alive, Sierra.
I'm totally with you, don't worry. Just never seen you this enthusiastic. It's like you're suddenly reborn. You know what Bob Dylan says? He not busy being born
is busy dying.
Amen. Happy birthday, my friend. And sorry to hear about our rocket.
That's okay. I have a new mission now. Hey, what's up with your generator?
Yeah, can you believe it? I filled it up with diesel just a week ago. Piece of crap.
Yeah, but this rig of yours is not exactly energy efficient.
Hey, what can I say? It's got a brand new Pentium processor. Pentium. That's 586. Can you believe it?
586
If you want a
schon.
state-of-the-art game, you need state-of-the-art tools. Anyway, do you think you can figure out what's wrong with it?
Sure, I can try. You know, it's funny how things work. If I hadn't crashed my rocket today, I would never have found out that my dad might still be alive.
Yeah. Any idea why it crashed, though? The design looked solid to me. And we know for a fact that the software I wrote is flawless.
Right. I'm not sure. There was some kind of weird electrical discharge that might have damaged it.
Nah, well, don't worry, man. You got bigger fish to fry now.
I do.
Du sagst das.
Later.
This thing powers Sierra's computer rig. Nope, still doesn't work. It needs something to cool it down. And it needs fuel.
Okay, erstmal abkühlen und Benzin.
I think the generator's overheating. I should find a way. I think the I'll save this and I need to find some fuel first. These cars have been here for decades.
Tja, dann versuche ich das nochmal mit dem Auto.
Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court! Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court!
Das sieht doch gut aus.
There. Now all I need is a container for the gas.
Hab ich doch. Saug, Junge.
Okay, Elroy. There's no going back now. You're officially stealing gas from the mayor of Slope City. But I'm out of options and I've got to find my dad. Besides, Wanderbrust has it coming. All right. I've seen this on TV. I think I need to suck on one end. Yuck! Ugh, perfect. It's flowing.
Oh, that's right! Awesome! Yeah! Take gas from the gas bag!
Stick it to the man!
Stick it to him!
Thanks. I guess.
Wie sie mich
That
feiern.
should be enough.
Okay, das wäre mal erledigt.
Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court!
Jetzt muss ich irgendwie was finden, um den Generator da abzukühlen. Vielleicht weiß die irgendwas.
Hi.
Hey, Elroy.
So, we need to narrow down the location of the Hani Pentagon.
Yeah. Do you want to see the articles I found again?
Sure. Let's go over this one more time. Now I know the name of the station. Los Santos.
Los Santos. Good work.
I have narrowed it down on the map with the help of a lady at the train station.
Perfect.
Oder ich könnte noch mal Omi
So I
fragen.
talked to Charlie. Turns out he won't talk to me unless I get him his precious tinfoil hat back.
Whoa. A tinfoil hat, huh?
Yeah.
Do you know who has it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do.
Good. Problem solved.
Easy for you to say. My neighbor, Mrs. Kandinsky, told me that Zarya Wanderbrust fell to her death from the tower. A tragic accident.
Oh no. I can only imagine what that did to the mayor.
Also hier geht auch nichts mehr.
I spoke with Mrs. Kandinsky about the crystal. She said that it sounds like something from one of Mayor Wanderbrust's expeditions.
You mean your dad's expeditions?
Exactly. Anyway, Mrs. Kandinsky thinks that he would keep it close by. It's gotta be in his office. But how do we get in?
We'll need a way to sneak inside.
Sorry, but I need to ask. How come you're helping me with all this? Especially after that whole disaster with my rocket.
Are you serious? Look, I'm a journalist, and I can recognize a good story when I see one. And this, my friend, is the story of a lifetime. Besides, I'm a nerd for all things archaeology, and especially the stuff your father was working on. I mean, the Hani Pentagon, a giant conspiracy involving the mayor of Slope City, the chance to find the famous Dr. DeLuna. There is no way I'm letting this go.
Do you think that my dad might really be alive?
It's possible, at least. And even if, and I'm not saying that's the case, but even if he's not, don't you want to know what happened to him?
I guess. All right. Back to the grind.
Good luck.
Okay, hier geht man nichts mehr, würde ich behaupten. Telefondrucker. Nee. Ja, ich gehe nochmal nach Hause.
Filled to the
Müllcontainer.
brim with at least I meant. I don't think this will work.
Irgendwie muss ich den Eimer biegen. Nur wie?
Hi again,
Die
Mrs.
vielleicht was noch
Kandinsky.
zu sagen?
How's it going, Elroy?
Nicht wirklich.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll need to get a No way this will work. I think we scared off that bird for good. You know what? This could actually work.
Oder will er's? Aha, der will's jetzt machen.
Cutting, circular, zigzag pattern. There. That should do it. Fingers crossed.
Schon. Macht eine super Krone.
A perfectly
Jawohl.
usable bucket transformed into a useless fake crown.
Okay, wieder zurück zum Basketballplatz. Und die Krone überreichen.
Here you go. Fashioned from the finest steel the Seven Kingdoms have to offer.
Let me see. Yes, it looks adequate. Very antiquate.
The court approves.
Okay. Now give me the hat.
Your Majesty.
What?
Give me the hat, Your Majesty.
Will you give me the hat, please, Your Divine Majesty?
Here you go, Ginger.
My name is Elroy.
Sauber.
Ginger Elroy with the tin-foil hat. Watch out for the mind control rays, Elroy.
So. Dann wieder zurück zum Stadtplatz. Und den Aluhut übergeben.
Is this the hat you're missing?
You found it! Oh, finally I can think straight again. My thoughts are my own. Thank you. Now, how can I help you?
Okay.
How much for a space blanket?
Oh, just take one. I can't charge you after what you did for me. And you look like you need it anyway.
Are you sure? Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you for getting my shield hat back.
Nur was mache ich mit der Decke?
Can you tell me about Pompous Compass?
Well, I started the company right out of college. Magnetism always fascinated me. And there's something romantic about compasses, about pointing the way for people. Anyway, the company grew and everybody loved our product for the better part of a decade. Until 1975.
What happened in 1975?
We started getting all these complaints about compasses spinning uncontrollably, pointing in weird directions. I couldn't believe it. Up to that point, our product had constantly ranked #1 in magazine tests. You can see it for yourself. Here, take one of the allegedly defunct ones.
Ein Kompass.
It seems to be working just fine here.
Exactly. Oh, you can keep this one. I have plenty. Our lifetime guarantee meant we had to keep replacing them for free. But they kept coming back. So we eventually went bankrupt. But that was okay, because that was how I finally found out about the mind control waves. I decided to devote my life to exposing them. And I have the proof right here.
Mind control waves?
Yes, and I finally figured it out. The government, possibly in collusion with extraterrestrial forces, is using electromagnetic radiation to control our thoughts, keep us docile. And I found proof of the source.
You said you had proof.
All meticulously documented and saved in digital format. I made multiple copies and sent them around the country, including all major news outlets. Of course, none of them have gotten back to me. They're all controlled from the top, you see. But here, you should take one as well.
Thanks.
Okay, eine Diskette.
Carefully documented locations of all the compass malfunctions. They all point to the source.
I'll be back. Maybe Sierra can help me decode whatever's on here.
Okay, sauber. Zurück zum Schrottplatz. Aber es geht ja nicht, solange das hier nicht abgekühlt ist. Ah, Moment. Ich muss die Decke da drüber werfen.
There. This should cool down the generator.
So, jetzt Benzin rein.
There.
Sauber. Okay, jetzt ihr die Diskette geben. Schauen, was drauf ist.
Sierra, about my dad.
Yeah?
I got this disk with data that seems like it could be connected somehow.
And you want me to help you analyze it?
You guessed it.
Sure. I'll take a look at it for you. Now hand me that disk. Let's see. Longitude, latitude, place names, timestamps. What do you want me to do with all of this?
I want to mark the locations on this map.
You need me to plot out a set of coordinates? That's just basic arithmetic with a bit of trigonometry. Easy. Come back tomorrow and it'll be done.
I know it's a lot to ask, but could you try to do it faster? Like, now?
Ugh. I guess. Because it's you. I could do this fast and dirty.
That would mean a lot.
You know I hate writing bad spaghetti code.
I wouldn't make you do it if it wasn't urgent.
Ugh. All right, man. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. We're going nitro.
Jetzt geht's ab. In die Matrix.
There. It's not exactly a marvel of software engineering, but it got the job done.
Holy cow!
It looks like all the locations are in this area. See?
Ah. Sandy Hill, Big Arm, Bandalong, Jackaroot, Malmagrad, Lacrimosa. Got it! Thanks, Sierra. I won't forget this.
Good luck. And if you find Uncle Diego, tell him my father spoke highly of him.
I will. We have enough information to go looking for my dad's dig site now. Let's see how far Peggy's come with her part.
Okay, wieder zu Peggy. Und dann eventuell an den Bahnhof und da wegfahren.
Hi.
Hey, Elroy.
I think I've narrowed down the location of the Hani Pentagon.
You have? Let me see. Okay. We'll have to make the train stop between the two stations somehow, but it should be pretty straightforward from there. The search area you marked shouldn't take too long to explore on foot. Good job.
I spoke with Mrs. Kandinsky about the crystal. She said that it sounds like something from one of Mayor Wanderbrust's expeditions.
You mean your dad's expeditions?
Exactly. Anyway, Mrs. Kandinsky thinks that he would keep it close by. It's gotta be in his office. But how do we get in?
We'll need a way to sneak inside. Maybe I could pretend I'm doing an interview with Mayor Wanderbrust. Once I'm in the office, I can take a look around and try to find it.
Wait, that's your master plan?
Waltz in and snoop around?
Yeah. Got a better idea?
Not really, so might as well give it a try.
All right. Wish me luck.
Break a leg.
Die Schnüfflerin.
Give us back our sport! Fix the basketball court!
Give us back our sport!
Okay, jetzt lenke ich die.
Hi there.
Oh, hello. Are you from the mayor's office?
No, I'm a reporter. Name's Peggy. Peggy Wolf.
I'm Sasha. Nice to meet you. Well, if you see the mayor, tell him he can't ignore us forever.
Do you think this protest will actually change things?
I sure hope so. Stanton Park has been rotting away for the last 15 years. My daughter Terry really loves basketball, you know. She's there all the time. You should see her. So driven and creative. Such a good girl. She really makes her mama proud. I just wish she had a better court to play on. So if you see the mayor, tell him to get his act together.
Well, maybe I can write an article about the state of Stanton Park for the Slope City Journal.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Gotta go. Bye.
Nice to meet you, Peggy Wolf.
Nice.
Give us back our sport! Fix
Kann
the
ich da
basketball
rein?
court!
Auf jeden Fall. Little Joe. Huh.
Hey, handsome.
Amanda.
No, Peggy.
Amanda?
Okay. See ya.
Die sehen alle aus wie Mafiosi hier.
What kind of man puts a portrait of himself in a building built by his father? Okay, let's see which companies are here. A list of companies in the building. A list of...
Okay, 18. Stock. Motivity, das sind die Entwickler. Bitcoin Bank. Quatsch ich mal mit dem.
I'd like to go upstairs, please.
What's your business in the building?
I'm here to do an exclusive interview with Mayor Wonderbrust. Peggy Wolf with Slope City News.
Hey, got any ID?
Here you go.
Everything seems to be in order, Miss Wolf. It must be pretty exciting interviewing the mayor, huh?
Yes, very exciting. Do you have any tips?
Well, just be direct and to the point. Mayor Wonderbrust doesn't like beating around the bush.
And whatever you do, don't ask him about his wife Zarya, or you'll be sorry you did.
Okay, I'll try to remember that. Thanks.
No problem. Remember, if you need anything, drop by anytime. And I mean anything.
Okay, thanks. Can I go upstairs now?
Yeah, of course. Just use the elevator. Floor W.
Thanks. See ya.
Ich könnte auch die Treppe nehmen. Geschäftsleute.
It looks like they're getting ready for a meeting. Oh, great. Now
Na
what?
klasse. Was das?
Wow.
Moment, war es nicht 13. Stock, wo ich hängen geblieben bin?
What the?
Hello, ma'am. Sorry, I was so focused on my work, I didn't see you standing there. Just a moment. There, everything's fixed. I've done all my rounds for today and can finally clock out. Replaced the fuse on the 5th, inspected the rooftop, and now the power outage here on the 13th. Quite a feat for a single day's work, wouldn't you say?
What? Who are you?
Stanley Rosebud, Wanderbrust Tower electrician, at your service.
I'm Peggy. Sorry if I startled you.
Oh, that's okay. It's just, shell shock. I still get shivers whenever I hear a loud noise. I served for 2 years. I'm glad the war is finally over.
War? What war?
The Vietnam War, of course. Didn't you hear? Saigon fell last month.
Last month? The Vietnam War ended in 1975.
Well, yes, April 30th, 1975. Last month. Are you sure you're okay, ma'am?
I don't understand. What the hell was that?
Weg ist er.
An image from the past? Or am I going crazy? All right, Peggy, get it together. We have to get that crystal from Wanderbrust's office. These guys haven't been in business for years. It's a shame. I love laser tag. Is that Blobs from Outer Space? I love that game. Is that Blobs?
Kann ich leider nicht spielen. So, ich denke, ich muss zu Fuß weiter. Nee, doch nicht. Dann den Aufzug.
Ooh, the sunlight from that mirror is really blinding. Hey, do you mind if I borrow your mirror?
Sure, honey. Go ahead.
I can see my office from here. I can see my office.
Rede ich mal mit der.
Oh, hi, honey. Did you get lost?
Actually, I have a meeting with Mayor Wanderbrust. I'm Peggy Wolf.
A meeting? Let me check. Nope, I don't see anything in Mr. Wanderbrust's calendar.
Are you sure? I'm here to interview him about the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Award? Let me try to reach him. As I thought. Answering machine. Hello, Mr. Wanderbrust? There is a Miss Peggy...
Wolf.
Yes, Peggy Wolf, saying you were supposed to meet for an interview about some award?
Lifetime Achievement Award.
Lifetime Achievement Award. Anyway, please let me know if you want me to let her in. Sorry, hon. Mr. Wanderbrust has a very strict office policy. I can only let you in if I hear his voice say it. But you're welcome to wait here until he calls me back.
I think I'll need Elroy's help if I want to get past the secretary.
Okay, ich habe auch schon eine Idee direkt.
I have to tell you something. There's some kind of illusion or rift or something on the 13th floor.
Illusion? Like a ghost?
Yeah, and I even talked to him.
Oh my. What did he say?
Something about some wiring. Seemed really strange.
Say, honey, are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling fine, but there's something going on in this building.
Well, we have had some electrical problems lately, but the mayor said that it's normal and we shouldn't worry about it.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about that ghost down there, would you?
No, hon. And if I were you, I would get myself a good night's sleep and forget all about it.
Gotta go.
See you around.
Okay, wahrscheinlich muss ich mit Elroy vom Büro da anrufen, da stand ja ein Telefon. Ich könnte auch mal aufs Dach
I don't
fahren.
need to go to the rooftop right now.
Nee. Dann wieder nach unten in die Lobby.
our sport!
Fix the... Hi.
Hey, you're back. How'd it go?
It didn't. That stupid secretary won't let me into the office without a phone call from the mayor.
What are we gonna do now?
Don't worry. I have an idea. The reception is facing this way. You can actually see it from here. So, when I give you the signal, you make a call to the secretary's phone and pretend that you're the mayor.
Me? You have got to be kidding. I'm not much of an actor.
Come on, don't sell yourself short. Let's hear you do the mayor's voice.
Hello, young lady. I'm Cyril Wanderbrust. Why don't you let this fine reporter in?
That was pretty terrible.
Come on, I tried.
What else could we do?
Do you have a recording of any of his speeches?
Sadly, no. They were all taken to the backup facility over the weekend. But the Blood Moon Festival is tonight. The mayor's speech is practically on repeat on the radio all day. I don't have a working radio here. Maybe you can find one somewhere else?
Okay, I'll try.
Here, take my voice recorder.
What about
Okay, ich
something
weiß
to
auch
edit
schon,
the
wo ein
audio?
Radio steht.
Wait. I think I saw a brand new audio station at the theater in Park Square last week. They won't let me back in after my article. Their play really sucks, but you should be able to get in somehow. Just pretend you're an actor or something. Trust me, they won't know the difference.
Okay, got it. Record Wanderbrust's voice somewhere, then use the audio thing in the theater to doctor it.
Exactly. And another thing, you won't believe the things I saw inside that tower.
What?
I saw some kind of electric field, like a rift almost.
A rift?
When I was going up in the elevator, it all went dark. The elevator stopped. After a brief second, the doors opened, and I stepped out onto one of the floors. And there it was.
The, rift?
Yeah. And through it, I saw a man talking nonsense. I am sure this is somehow connected to that electric discharge that disabled your rocket.
You think?
It must be.
Okay, dann zum Schrottplatz. Die Stimme aus dem Radio aufnehmen. Diktiergerät mit Radio.
I can record the mayor's voice with this.
This is ridiculous. Anyone can come here and claim to see dead people. She can not be serious. There is nothing extraordinary going on in Wanderbrust Tower.
There. Got it.
Okay, jetzt ins Theater. Halt, ich bin falsch. Theater. Halt, nee, doch, das war doch hier. Hier ist es doch.
Hello? Whew! There's nobody here. I'll need to find that audio station Peggy was talking about.
Alien-Kostüm.
I'm practically trespassing. I don't want to take anything unless I really know that I need it.
Du brauchst das, Junge. Zieh das Kleid an.
I'm practically...
will er nicht. Toilette.
It's just a toilet. It's a poster for One Last Time, an intergalactic love story. One last time. The poster is showing a red-haired woman, a space alien, some kind of portal, and a spaceship. Red hair and red lips? That's a bold choice.
Das könnte ich sein. Vielleicht nimmt er jetzt das Kleid.
I'm practically Oh look, it's the same kind of sofa I have at home.
Erstmal ein Nickerchen machen. Ah, der will nichts nehmen.
Looks like the script of a play. Aha! This looks like the audio station Peggy was talking about.
Mal schauen, ob ich den irgendwie da wegbekomme.
Looks like some kind of audio editing and mixing station. Excuse me.
Are you, Brandon? Brandon Summers?
Der bin ich. Ja, nein. Ja.
Yes, that's me, Brandon Summers.
Oh, finally, you're late. All right, put on that alien costume and get on stage. The director's waiting. Yeah, you should be grateful. You get to work with the great Hubert Cumberstone. Oh, he's a genius.
What's this device you're operating?
It's an audio station. What else does it look like? It can play tapes, reels, you name it. I even use it to do sound editing, like cutting up tapes and putting them back together in a different order.
Do you mind if I use it for a personal project of mine? It'll be just a minute.
All right, but not until we're done with the rehearsal. Took me a while to set up all the tracks here, but you can come back afterward and I'll see what I can do.
I guess I'll need this rehearsal to happen if I want to use the audio station. I'm already pretending that I'm one of the actors. I might as well use whatever props I can find around here.
Okay, kein Problem. Ich gehe aber mal kurz in den Lagerraum. Roboterhandbuch.
I need to make this rehearsal happen, and these props might help. It's not stealing if it's for the greater good. Greystone Robotics. Manual. Greystone Robotics Service Bot
Okay, was hat der Besen hier zu tun? Modus 1.
This looks like some kind of code. A pattern that turns the robot on, maybe? This looks like some...
Aber ist komplett verschmiert hier.
Fake blood? Great for painting the world red. Wow, is that one of the classic Greystone Robotics models? They say the old ones were pretty lifelike. Too lifelike, even. That's why the new ones are so dumbed down. Maybe I can figure out how to turn it on. Let's have a look. Nice!
Okay, irgendein Muster muss daher. Moment.
Greystone Robotics.
Also, ich fange oben an, eins runter, links. Moment, da mache ich ein Bild einfach von. Kleinen Moment. So, jetzt kann ich mir das nämlich anschauen. Also. Hier oben starten. Rund. Ah, da muss man schnell sein. Jetzt müsste er nochmal angehen.
Greystone Robotics Limited, Model 4501, initializing.
Was auch immer ich mit dem machen muss.
How can I be of service today?
Chauncey. What kind of name is that for a robot?
Oh, isn't it wonderful? Most owners never bother giving their robot a proper name. But what kind of existence is that? What generic, nameless hell of a life to be identified by model number alone? No wonder most of my kind never develop a personality. Now, Chauncey, that is a name one can grow into. Chauncey the robot, at your service.
Well, nice to meet you, Chauncey. I'm Elroy. What is your function here?
Function? What an empty, emotionless word.
I thought robots don't have emotions.
Oh, you would be surprised. But if you are asking about my calling, the first thought when I wake up and the last thought before sleep, I am the invisible voice in the shadows, the lifeline of stutterers, and the nemesis of stage amnesia. I am a stage whisperer.
Okay. Der sagt mir, was ich sagen muss.
So, as a stage whisperer, do you know the lines from the play?
Oh, yes. I am the well of knowledge behind the curtain, an echo in the darkness that...
Wait. So, could you theoretically stand in for one of the actors?
You mean spring from behind the curtain and into the limelight for all to see? I, Chauncey, to share the stage with the best, the brightest of acting talents? To become an artiste in my own right?
Well, could you do it?
I revel in the very thought of that possibility.
Good. Await further instructions.
And if it takes 1,000 years, I shall be ready.
Okay. Muss ich dem die Perücke aufziehen oder was? Ich nehm's stark an. Also ich bin's Alien. Und der Roboter bekommt das Kleid.
This looks like the dress on the poster for that play.
Und die Perücke.
I wonder if this is
Und Lippenstift. Hab ich Kunstblut. Okay. Also, erstmal
I don't want
Kunstblut.
to make a huge mess.
Dann bekommt er das Kleid an.
Chauncey, try this on. You are going to look fabulous.
Ah, you do your magic, darling. Behold the new me, utterly unrecognizable. And yet, I still do not feel like the Victoria from that wonderful poster.
Huh. I need to figure out how to get the costume exactly right.
Tja, die Perücke auf.
Here, Chauncey. Let's see how this looks.
What an incredible transformation! And yet, I still do not feel like the Victoria from that wonderful poster.
Huh. I need to figure out how to get the costume exactly right.
Halt, Moment. Die Perücke ist doch rot.
This is going to get messy. But...
Okay.
There! A red wig. Let's see how this looks. They always say the costume is the actor's first line.
Behold the new me, utterly unrecognizable. And yet, I still do not feel like the Victoria.
Huh. I need to figure out how to get the
Ja, im Prinzip fehlt doch bloß noch der rote Lippenstift. Oder?
It's a poster for One Last Time, an intergalactic love story. One Last Time. The poster is showing a red-haired woman, a space alien, some kind of poor... Red hair and red lips?
Rote Lippen. Wie mache ich die?
I don't want to set...
Gute Frage.
One Last Time, a play written and directed by Cirilio. What does that name remind me of? Forward. One Last Time is an intergalactic love drama centered around two archetypal characters. Victoria, daughter of a powerful French businessman, and Ziklas, the third son of Ambassador of Xandor Prime on Earth. Their forbidden love. So, basically, sci-fi Romeo and Juliet. Jeez, I'm glad that my high school acting years are over. Oh, I guess I'll have to learn this script if I want the rehearsal to be successful.
Okay, aber erstmal muss ich den Roboter irgendwie ready bekommen.
Psst. It is I, Chauncey.
I would never have guessed.
Okay, ist er schon soweit? Ich gehe einfach mal auf die Bühne.
It's time to hit the stage. Are you ready?
Oh, I was born ready. However, there seems to be a slight problem with my costume. I do not feel like Victoria just yet, and I would hate to make my stage debut not looking the part.
Aber ich habe eine Idee. Draußen, die Malerin da, die hatte doch Farben. Vielleicht bekomme ich von der ja irgendwie einen Rotstift. Hier, Farben.
She has plenty of crayons. Maybe I could borrow.
Ja, fragen wir sie doch direkt.
Hi there.
What's up?
Hey, I got this project, and it might sound weird, but could I borrow one of your crayons for a second?
Yeah, sure. I've got plenty. Will red do?
Yeah, red's good.
Here you go.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye.
So, dann machen wir ihm mal schön rote Lippen.
Let's see how this looks.
And thus, the transformation is complete. I am become Victoria.
Dann ab auf die Bühne.
It is I, Chauncey.
I would never have guessed. Chauncey, it's time to hit the stage. Are you ready?
All my life, I have been waiting for this moment. Allons-y, fame awaits. From the shadows, he erupts like a volcano of aptitude, finesse, and creativity. Away with the Ponzi! Here comes Chauncey!
What the hell is this? Where's my Victoria?
May I present Chauncey the Incredible!
A robot actor? Is this some kind of joke?
Well, why not? Isn't this the theater of dreams? And this robot, this person, has always dreamt of being an actor.
I assure you, esteemed director, you will not be disappointed.
I've waited here long enough, so we might as well get it over with. Put on that wretched costume and make sure you learn your lines!
The left-hand part of the set. Whoa! It gets pretty hot under these spotlights.
Okay. Taste.
This button changes the left-hand side of the set.
Ich muss erst mal ins Skript schauen. Dein Vater, das Portal auf der Erde. Meine Liebe, ein letztes Mal werden wir uns küssen. Okay, Portal.
Hallelujah! It took you long enough to prepare the set. Come on, people! It's not rocket science!
Okay, jetzt das Kostüm anziehen, oder was?
Yuck! Who's been wearing this? It smells like someone played a season of basketball games in it.
Stell dich nicht so an.
All right, let's do this. Behold,
Ja.
Elroy the extraterrestrial. Resistance is futile. Hello, Mr. Director?
Do you know your lines?
I think so.
Very good. Are you ready for rehearsal?
Probieren
Yes,
was.
we're ready.
About time. Scene 1. Curtains.
Victoria, dein Vater.
Victoria, your father.
No. Cut.
Oh, schon falsch.
No. Why do you people insist? Learn.
Sorry.
If I may make a suggestion, many actors use a mnemonic device for memory.
Liebe Victoria. Ah, ich habe 1000 Welten gesehen. Ich hätte nie gedacht, dass ich dein Vater das Portal auf der Erde ist. Warte. Probier's nochmal.
Hello, Mr. Director?
Do you know your lines?
I think so.
Very good. Are you ready for rehearsal?
Yes, we're ready.
About time. Come on. From the beginning. Curtains.
I have seen 1,000 worlds. I have traveled the stars far and wide.
No. Cut. No, 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 no.
Hä?
Why do you learn?
Wieso war das falsch?
Hello?
Do you there?
Yes.
About
Probier ich halt mal
dear
das.
Victoria, what is it that gave these trees a voice? So that I can hear them whispering your name each time I walk beneath them.
My sickness, every thought I have, what is it that bends it and makes me somehow think of you?
Jetzt vielleicht das.
I have seen 1,000 worlds. I have traveled the stars far and wide. But none of them shone as bright as your eyes do right now.
Hold me, Sickles.
I never expected to love a human.
Love knows no race, no color, no biology. Sometimes it visits those
Scheint richtig zu sein.
unexpected.
Oder? Dein Vater?
Victoria, your father.
My father is a stupid old man.
I cannot be with you against his wishes. It is not our way.
Your way? What about our way? You and I are all that matters.
We must speak to him when I return from Xandor Prime.
Very well. Please, don't take long, my love. Oh, what have you done,
Wo bin ich
Father?
hin?
Destroyed the galactic portal so Sickles can't return to Earth out of love? And for my own sake, you say? You have condemned me to eternal sadness and solitude.
The portal on Earth is gone. I cannot go back. Not by wormhole. It doesn't make any sense. This tragic ending.
Okay, warte.
Wait! If I steal my father's ship, the trip will take 60 Earth years! But at least I'll get to see her one last time.
My time has come. I have no father, no lover, and no peace of heart. What is that?
Meine Liebe.
My love! Is that you, Sickles? After all these years?
One last time, we'll lay down today.
One last time until we fade away.
Jawohl. Da klatscht er.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! You've been a delightful audience!
I have to admit, I had my doubts about a robot acting, but you've certainly proved me wrong. All right, that's a wrap, people. Oh, now I can finally leave this dump and get back to the city. Oh, I've been dying for a chai latte.
Let me take this thing off. Phew. Finally, I can breathe again.
So, jetzt benutze ich die
I
Mischstation.
finally get to play around with this baby.
Hey, good job at the rehearsal, kid. That was one hell of an idea, using the robot as a stand-in.
Thanks. Could you help me with my little project now? I need to cut an audio tape.
Let me see it.
This is ridiculous. Anyone can come here and claim to see dead people. She can not be serious. There is nothing extraordinary going on in Wonderbreast Tower.
Record the esteemed Mayor Wonderbreast, did we?
Well?
Don't sweat it, kid. I hate the guy as much as anyone. Yeah, whatever prank you're trying to pull, that bastard has it coming. Here, you can cut up the individual words and rearrange them in any order you like. Just press record when you're done.
Thanks.
Okay.
Let me get the tape out first. I'll insert it here. And voila! Commence audio editing.
This is ridiculous. Anyone can come here and claim to see dead people. She cannot be serious. There is nothing extraordinary going on in Wonderbrust Tower.
Okay, wie mache ich das?
This is ridiculous. Anyone can come here and claim to see dead people. She cannot be serious. There is nothing.
Also sie.
Cannot be serious.
Sie kann.
She can. This is ridiculous. Anyone can come here and claim.
Sie kann reinkommen.
Anyone can come here and claim. She can come here.
Muss ich noch irgendwas machen?
And claim to see dead people. She cannot be serious. There is nothing extraordinary going on in Wonderbrust Tower.
Ich denke, das war's schon.
Come here.
I'm done with the editing for now, I think.
Das war einfach. Gut. Das bedeutet, ich muss wieder zurück ins Büro.
Hi. I have this recording of Mayor Wonderbrust's voice. Let me show you.
She can come here.
It sounds weird, but it's worth a try. So let's go over this again. I go back to Wonderbrust Tower, give you a signal when I'm in front of the office.
And I call this number and play the recording. Yes. Jeez. I'll be really surprised if this works.
It just might. They're not exactly geniuses over there. All right, so. See that window over there? I'll use this little mirror to send you a signal.
I'll be ready.
Give us back our...
Okay, erstmal wieder nach oben fahren.
I hope nothing weird happens this time.
Welcome back, honey.
Hi. Has your boss called you back yet about that interview?
No, but I left him a message. You're welcome to wait.
Thanks.
Okay, jetzt das Zeichen geben.
Here we go. I hope Elroy sees this.
There's Peggy's signal. Here goes nothing.
Huh. Mayor Wonderbrust's office. How can I help you?
She can come here.
Oh, hi, Mr. Wonderbrust. Yes, of course. I'll tell her.
The mayor is ready to see
Hat
you,
doch gut
hon.
geklappt.
Wow, I can't believe that worked. The crystal's got to be here somewhere. This would be a strange hiding place for the crystal. But just to be sure... Yep, nothing here. Let's see. Nope. Let's see if there's something useful in here. There's a note in this drawer. It says 100 Years of Solitude. It reminds me of the book by Colombian author Gabriel Garcia Marquez. It says It reminds me of the book.
Bücherregal, Plüschtier.
Is that a martin? Stuffed animals creep me out. I seriously doubt the crystal is hidden in here.
Irgendwas hat's hier mit diesem Bücherregal auf jeden Fall auf sich. Nur was?
Looks like the mayor is a real bookworm. Let's see. The books seem to be neatly organized in alphabetical order. It says 100 Years of Solitude. It reminds me of the book by Colombian author.
G-H-I-J-K. Was muss man hier machen?
Aristophanes, Aristotle, Margaret Atwood, A Handmaid's Tale. I'm reading this one right now. Goethe, Gaines, Allen Ginsberg. Was Wanderbrust a secret beatnik back in the day? Machiavelli, Thomas Mann's Death in Venice, The Magic Mountain, Marlowe, Milton's Paradise Lost, Marquez. Wait a second. Gabriel Garcia Marquez. 100 Years of Solitude. That must be what the note was referring to.
Da ist er.
Aha. There you are. I am a genius. Oh wow. It's beautiful. Hello there, friend. We had to jump through quite a few hoops to find you. You're coming back with me. There it is again. What the hell are they working on in there?
For 18 long years I've been trying, but failing. But tonight is the night. Gosh, I'm hungry. Time to take a little break in my office.
Uh-oh, I think it's time to get out of here.
Geheimgang.
Just a little more, and we'll be ready for tonight. Something's not right in here. Bia, has somebody been in my office?
Yes, that reporter from Slope City News. You told me to send her in.
I did what? Wait a minute.
The crystal! They took my crystal! What was the reporter's name?
Peggy Wolf from Slope City News.
Peggy Wolf. Where have I heard that name before? Oh, yes. That little wannabe my spy saw associating with Diego's boy. Joe, get over here. Find me Peggy Wolf and Elroy DeLuna.
Looks like the protesters have called it a day.
Feierabend.
Hi. I've got the crystal.
Holy cow, it worked! I can't believe we actually broke into the mayor's office.
Well, it's not exactly Minas Tirith. Here, you should take it.
Wow. I can't believe this actually belonged to my dad. Having this means a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we have the location and the crystal. Are you ready to go on an adventure?
I'm ready.
I need to swing by my apartment and get something first.
But the train leaves in half an hour. What could be so important?
My camera. I'll need to take pictures. After all, this could be the story of a lifetime.
Oh, unlike the one about the DDL 3000?
Sorry. Yeah, they just gave me a small slot in the science section for the article about the rocket. But this is probably headline material, and I'll need proof when I get back.
I guess that makes sense.
So I'll see you there?
Yeah, see you soon.
Almost forgot. We'll need your dad's book. Do you want to take it, or should I?
Probably best if you hold on to it. Rocket fuel and all.
All right.
Right. All right. Peggy said that we're meeting at the train station.
Gehen wir doch direkt mal hin. Was sind die?
Mr. Elroy, the super genius. I hear your girlfriend made a little visit to the mayor's office.
She's not my girlfriend.
Yeah, whatever. You got something that belongs to our boss. Grab his legs.
What? Where am I?
Im Kofferraum oder was?
Hello? Let me out of here! This is kidnapping! You're going to get in trouble for this!
Hey, punk in the trunk! Looks like you're the one in trouble. Uh-oh. Damn it, we're out of gas. Strange. I was
Das
sure
geschieht
there
Ihnen
was some
recht.
balance left.
This is my chance. I need to find a way out of here. Oh, it's too dark. I wish I could see better.
Erstmal ein Streichholz anmachen.
All right, let's try this.
There.
I can't believe this. We filled it up this morning.
All right, I need to think quickly.
Die Tasche öffnen.
Ugh.
Uff, was ist das?
There's a slight floral note with the general, athletic aroma.
Who puts flowers in a gym bag?
I'm guessing someone who doesn't want his buddy to see them.
For God's sake, will you stop drinking that and help out? What do you got there anyway? Give it here. Wonder Shake? What the hell is a Wonder Shake? Did you even read the label? This has gluten in it. Ah, for crying out loud. You'll get the runs again. What if I have a lady friend come over while you're exploding in the toilet? Ever think of that, dumbass?
Handschellen.
I don't even want to know.
Was ist da alles drin?
New kids on the block, wow. Come on, there has got to be something useful in here.
Tja, die Unterhose bestimmt
Ew.
nicht.
A pair of boxers, soaked in sweat.
I am 100% never in my life, ever, Scout's honor, touching them.
Look, this is getting too complicated. Maybe we should just take care of him right here, huh?
Okay, I guess I am touching them.
Ugh.
Ah, okay.
Oh, yuck.
Ah,
Finally, something that looks useful.
Schraubenschlüssel.
A wrench! Now this could be useful. If it doesn't help me get out of here, at least I'll have something to defend myself with.
Okay, die Platte da hinten.
Oh, let's see. I hope it'll budge. I should turn it counterclockwise. Nice! To the next one. Second one out.
Okay.
Third one down.
Der letzte.
Done!
Schlossmechanismus. Geht doch.
All right, little Joe, you go get the gas, and I'll wait here and keep an eye on our little guest.
I'm always the one doing the walking.
Elektrokristall.
Why don't you go?
Ah, for crying out loud! He took the crystal again! Hey, get back here, you little punk!
All aboard! The train leaves in 1 minute.
Where are you, Elroy? Wait, what's that sound? Elroy?
Get on the train! I'll catch up!
Lauf, Junge.
Run, Elroy, run! Quick, give me your hand!
Be jabbers! Oh, they got away! The boss ain't gonna be happy about this.
Chewbacca-Schrei. Okay, Kapitel 4.
Whew, that was close.
I don't think I've ever run this fast in my life.
I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, do you still have the crystal?
Let me check. Oh, yes. It's here. Safe and sound.
I'm glad I didn't put it in my lab coat pocket like some of the other stuff I lost back there.
Next stop, Lumbertown.
Right. So the plan is, after Caesarville, we wait a few minutes, pull the emergency brake, and get off.
You know we can get into trouble for that.
We'll just have to find a way to distract the conductor.
All right. That's 7 stations to go. About 3 hours. Man, I'm so tired.
You should get some sleep.
Not again.
Come on, you can do it, son.
I can't. It's too hard.
Just one more time.
I want to go home.
Take a deep breath and try using your legs when you shoot.
Schon besser.
There you go!
I did it! I did it! Did you see that?
You did! Good job! I'm proud of you, son. You know, there will be times when you feel powerless, but if you really want something, you have to try hard. The more you practice, the easier it'll get. Practice makes perfect. And pressure...
Makes diamonds.
That's right. Can I see your ticket?
What?
Ticket, please.
Hello? Ticket, please.
Ticket, please. Habe ich überhaupt ein Ticket?
Sorry, I must have fallen asleep.
Can I see your ticket?
I'm afraid my friend Peggy has our tickets. Now, where is she? Peggy!
I'm sorry, but unless you can produce a ticket, I will have to ask you to leave the train at the next station. You can purchase one there. And now stay in your seat, please.
Na klasse.
Where is Peggy? Let's see if I can get past that conductor somehow.
Aber ich könnte hier mal ein Save machen. Und ich denke, ich mache hier mal einen Cut. Und dann geht's in meinem nächsten Part hier weiter an der Stelle. Bis dann.